YouTube friends, and welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. In today's video, I am going to go over what our menu will be for our vacation. Now, this is just a kind of like, just in case if we don't go out to eat. We do not plan on going out to eat for every meal. We do have a budget to be able to do that, but the goal is to not do it 3 times a meal every single day. So we are going to come prepared, and we're going to take snacks, breakfast items, lunch items, and dinner items with us on vacation because we have a resort where we have our own kitchen. It's like an apartment. What we planned on for breakfast, so a lot of this stuff I'm going to have to pre-made, and I wanted things that we could freeze and then keep in a cooler while we travel. And then by the time we get to our resort, we just pop it in the freezer and be fine. This is going to also be pre-cooked too. So nothing's going to be raw. All right. So for breakfast, we planned on doing gluten-free and dairy-free waffles, gluten-free and dairy-free donut holes. They're just like little like donut drops type thing. Cereal, yogurt, fruit, and chewy bars. My daughter likes to put her chewy bars, like crumble them up like a granola into her yogurt. And then we thought about like we would do like eggs, bacon, sausage, and hash browns. And the sausage and bacon would already be cooked to where we would only need to just heat it up or reheat it. For lunch, we kind of picked things that we wouldn't eat for dinner, but then there's things on our dinner side that we would also have for lunch. And so for lunch items, we decided sandwiches and then possibly BLTs or BLTE, which is just an egg with the BLT. Also for dinner and lunch, we can do the chicken macaroni salad. Now, we probably will eat breakfast and lunch at the resort depending on what we are doing that day. Dinner is probably going to be more of eating out, but I wanted to bring things just in case. I am very overly preparing for our trip. This is the very first time that we've gone somewhere, just my daughter and I, for as long as we are going. And because of her dietary needs, I do not want to take the risk of only counting on going out to eat. And so once we get there and we find out that there's not a whole lot of places that we can go to that has food for her, like maybe if we have like 1 or 2 restaurants that we can go to, I don't want that to be the only options that we have. And so we have options to come back to the resort and cook our own dinner. When we went to Great Wolf Lodge a couple of years ago, obviously like their resorts don't have kitchens, there's restaurants in there, and the restaurants didn't really have a whole lot of options for her. So the entire time that we were there, and we weren't even there for very long, thankfully, but the entire time that we were there, she had to have practically the same thing every single day for every meal. Like she had to have the same thing for breakfast, the same thing for lunch. Like she had like eggs. I think she was able to have eggs. I don't remember, but it was very, very limited because most of the stuff was like pancakes, donuts, waffles, cereal, stuff like that. But it was mostly stuff that she couldn't have. And then lunch and dinner didn't have a whole lot of options. So she had different things with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but every breakfast was exactly the same thing. Every lunch was exactly the same, if you get what I mean. And so I just don't want her to have to deal with that this time since we are going to be gone for a lot longer of a time. So for dinner, we decided tater tot casserole. I can pre-make that, cook it, like have the meat cooked and everything, and then put it in, put it in the freezer and freeze it. Chili, I already have canned chili, like in, like I water bath or pressure canned it or whatever. So like that is shelf stable. So we can just take it. If we don't eat it, we'll bring it back nice and easy. And then a chicken, mashed potatoes, and corn. So we can pre-cook the chicken, and then our potatoes, we just use potato flakes, and that's shelf stable. And then our corn will be in a can. We actually, no, it will be in a can, but not store-bought can. We have like a pressure canning jar of corn. And then our other one will be meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. The broccoli is really the only one that will be frozen, so I kind of have to watch for. Potatoes, we can bring in potato flakes. Meatloaf, I'll actually prep and cook that and then freeze it again. So all we have to do is just defrost it and then heat it up in the oven. For snacks, so this one's a little bit more, and I pretty much have to make all of these. There's a possibility that we may just get stuff at Sam's Club, but a lot of their snacks aren't gluten-free and dairy-free. And I want this stuff to be like easy stuff that we can eat on the road, easy stuff that we can take with us on the go, stuff like that. Chips is the number one thing that I know that my daughter can have. We both enjoy. We can eat it in the car. Then no-bake cookies, candy, that is more for like when we watch movies, stuff like that. All the things that I have on here would be gluten-free and dairy-free. Chocolate chip cookies, zucchini bread, puppy chow. If you remember, like I think my last video, I bought a whole bunch of cereal of minis, and one of them was minis Cheerios, and so I'm going to make Cheerios crispy treats, like Rice Krispie treats, but with the mini Cheerios, and I think that would be like a fun treat to do. And then oatmeal energy balls, which those are really good too. So that is kind of the plan of the food that we are going to take. I don't even know if you guys can even read that. See, like I get closer and it looks blurry. So I don't even know if that even did anything. All right, so I have all the recipes that I have. A lot of the other things are not pre-made. Most of this stuff is snack stuff. So the donut drops, I am going to need more gluten-free flour. I believe the only gluten-free flour I have is what I have in the container up in my kitchen. Sugar, we have tons of sugar. Salt, I think we need baking powder. I know we need baking soda. I'm going to put both of these on here just in case. Once I look in my downstairs pantry and my upstairs pantry, then I will cross this off. I believe it was the baking soda. My daughter used the rest of it. I think I need it more. Cinnamon. I think I have all of these seasonings. We have plenty of milk, plenty of oil, definitely plenty of vanilla, plenty of eggs. Okay. All right, for Sloppy Joe tater tot casserole, ground turkey, tater tots, they really don't sell the Sloppy Joe sauce that much anymore, so I end up making my own. Well, it's not my own, but I make it from a recipe, and I have everything that I need, so that's good. I'm gonna put tallies right here so that I can keep track of that. Got that. Okay. I don't need anything from the chili. I have tons of oats, which is why there's a couple of things that take oats. I believe I need peanut butter, especially with how much peanut butter items that I'm going to be making. I have a little bit more money than I normally do to spend on this because I knew that we were going to get lots of snacks and stuff like that, but I think it's going to end up being cheaper just to make my own stuff from scratch, and I can get more out of it. I also need to keep track of the amount of sticks of butter I need. So I know zucchini. We don't like zucchini by itself, but we have liked zucchini in things like this. Puppy chow is one of our most favorite things to eat, and it's so easy to make. 2 bags. I'm gonna say another stick. I think I need more powdered sugar. I think we have one downstairs, but not 100% for sure. And the reason why I'm willing to make a lot of these is because I am on summer break. I am having to study and take my final. We're needing to pack, clean the house. It's been storming all day today, and so I haven't been able to get out in the garden, but I need to put my water irrigation out in the garden. So while we are gone, the person that's taking care of our home, it's going to be easy for them to go out to the backyard and just turn on the irrigation, so they're not having to worry about like standing out there and watering. So I need to get that done before we leave. But if I stay on track and make a list, check things off and everything, I think I'm going to be able to make these. 3 books and then honey, which I have. Okay. We mostly like to eat fruit as snacks and in the morning. The only thing I can think of veggie rise is broccoli. And I am going to get another thing of potato flakes so that I can just keep it in the container. Sunday before we leave, I'm going to be getting 2 dozen eggs from my friend who has farm raised chickens and everything. And so that's why I am not putting eggs on the list, because we'll be getting it from that. When you see this video, I will be on vacation, but when I'm recording this, my vacation is next week. So this is my meal plan for the week that we go on vacation. I guess might do like a video the week after when we come back to kind of see like what I did, what I used, didn't use, all of that kind of stuff. I know for a fact that I am overly preparing because I don't want to be stuck anywhere. 2, I don't want to have to go out to eat because we didn't bring any food. And I also don't want to make it where my daughter can't have a variety of food because there's not a lot of places to eat where we are going. No, it's maybe be completely the opposite. We'll have like a new place to try out every time we go to dinner. I don't know, but we'll have this just in case. And because everything can be in some way frozen, like our dinner items like tater tot casserole, and the meatloaf can be frozen, and the chicken can be frozen. It can be cooked and then frozen, and then broccoli can go in the freezer. The corn and the chili is in pressure cans, so it's shelf stable. The potato flakes are shelf stable. The chicken macaroni salad, we can have that for dinner, but we'll most likely eat that for lunch, but it's for both. And then sandwiches and BLT, we will make the bacon ahead of time. So all we have to do is just heat up the bacon. And so that's kind of what the plan is. So
hey guys, so this is my Aldi haul for the week that we are going away for vacation. Now in this clip, we do not have any fresh items because I got this at the same time that I went grocery shopping for last week. So when I get the fresh food, like fruits, vegetables, stuff like that, all the fresh stuff, I'll be getting that Sunday before we leave. And I don't think I'll have enough time to record. So I will be getting more food. I just won't show it. So this is all stuff that is for snacks, making our lunches, dinners, breakfasts, all of that. So this is actually a huge pack of chicken. No, we are not going to use this much chicken, but the bag that you saw last week, the smaller one, it was only one. And then there was like a huge, like freezer section of these. So I went ahead and just got this, and then we'll just cook the pieces that we need. So this will last us for a while. Another thing of frozen broccoli, and then more hash browns and tater tots. 2 things of cheddar cheese, lunch meat, ham, and turkey for us to have lunches if we want them while we're on vacation. 2 things of ground turkey. We have powdered sugar and brown sugar, the York sausage for breakfast, bacon for our breakfast and lunches. We also have another thing of bacon, so we may cook both. I don't know yet. Underneath is some Sprite. I am taking this to us on vacation. So I will have a 12 pack. It's a lot easier to deal with than a whole bunch of loose cans or a 32 pack. So that's why I got the 12 pack. 2 blocks of mild cheddar cheese. Also provolone for sandwiches. I prefer provolone than cheddar on my sandwiches. 2 things of half and half. I obviously don't need both of them for vacation, but I got 2 since I'm probably not going to have time to go grocery shopping. I wanted to make sure that I had half and half when I got back. These are good until September, so when we come back from vacation, they're not going to be bad. Peanut butter. Up here is the marshmallows, and then we are making the Cheerios crispy treats with these, and then Aldi brand of Chex cereal. This is like white rice squares. We're going to make puppy chow out of that. 2 bags of chips, Chewy bars. This is that gluten-free pancake mix, but they're going to also make waffles with it. Baking soda, zucchini for that zucchini bread that I'm going to make. Baking powder, and cinnamon. So that is the haul that I have at Aldi. I guess is for the food that we're going to take with us on vacation, or that we're going to make it into things to take with us to vacation. And so all of the fresh food that I'm going to get is going to be the Sunday before we leave, and this video is already going to be edited and scheduled on YouTube, so I don't have to worry about any of that. So I'm not going to have time to be able to record and add that into this video and all that. So let's see what else I got at other stores for our vacation. So this is my haul. There's a couple of different stores in this little set right here. This is all the stuff that we got to take with us to our vacation or to use to make food items for our vacation, like snacks, dinners, all that kind of stuff. So first things first, we went to Sam's Club. We got these. These are amazing. My daughter can have them because they're coconut crisp instead of the other ones. I wish they had like chocolate in them, but then they would probably have milk in them. So it is okay, but they're amazing. If you are a Sam's member, then go check these out. They're delicious. They don't have a strong coconut flavor, but they are good. And then I got this banana sundae drizzle kettle corn. My daughter cannot have it, but she got the fried pork rinds for her. So majority of the stuff that we got, both of us like it or can have it. And these are the 2 items only that I don't like these, but she does. So she got these and I got this. So that was kind of our compromise for that. And potato flakes, I went ahead and just bought this, even though we have some in our pantry. Brand new, unopened. All this is how I make my mashed potatoes. Obviously, we're not going to use all of this, but I wanted to have like unopened brand new one. I may actually rethink that because I just realized even if we were to eat like dinners at home with mashed potatoes, like barely even going to touch that. So I may end up actually taking a Ziploc bag full of potato flakes from the stuff that I have in the pantry and open that. I'm not for sure. But that is our Sam's Club haul. And then this is only one thing from Natural Grocers. I cannot find this type of butter in stick form anywhere else, or any dairy-free butter in stick form. So I go to Natural Grocers just for that item. All right, back here, not the Sour Patch Kids. Back here is my Target haul. I needed some gluten-free flour because a lot of stuff that I'm making calls for flour. I needed nutmeg. I think in my Aldi haul right before this, I may have said nutmeg, and that was actually cinnamon that I got at Aldi, and then this one I got at Target. And then 2 more things of butter. I don't think I'm going to need that much butter, but we will need to take a butter with us, and I didn't know if we had a butter in the freezer. We actually do. So now we have plenty of butter, but it's okay. One of my recipes calls for chocolate chips. I got 2 more bags of these because I was kind of unsure of how much I have. I do have 1 whole bag of these, which I actually needed 3 bags worth of chocolate chips, so that kind of worked out. Now, down here, including the Sour Patch Kids, is all from Dollar Tree. So, first off, I wanted new like scrubbers or loofahs, whatever these called, you also need to switch them out. So that's why we went ahead and got 2 new ones. It's a perfect time to switch out, to take brand new ones on a vacation. The Sour Patch Kids, the Kit Kats, and these truffles and these caramel hard candies are my candy for me for like movie night, or if we wanted something sweet on our car ride there, stuff like that. This Fun Dip is for the both of us to share. There are 6 packs, so obviously we're not going to eat it all, but this is the one candy that we share. Obviously, like if she wanted Sour Patch Kids or these, she can have them. She can't really have those, but like this is kind of like our set of our candy when we have a movie night. Trash bags, I just went ahead and got a set of these to have for our car so that we had a way to throw away our trash, bringing like big, huge trash bags. I didn't know if I was going to want to do this or not. I know there's going to be a couple times that my daughter's going to want to go to the pool and I may not want to go swimming or whatever, so I may end up doing that instead of staring at my phone. I don't know. I'm going to take tubs for like things like this kind of stuff is going to be in tubs, you know, that kind of stuff. And so I wanted to tape the tubs to be able to write what we have on there so it was easy to find things. So if I told my daughter, hey, can you go get like a bag of chips or whatever, she can find the tub that had like snacks on it or whatever. So that's why I got that. And then my daughter, these are her snacks, so none of these I like. So that's kind of like how we do movie theaters, that we probably will get one that we both want, and then I'll get a couple that I want that she doesn't like, and then she gets a couple that she likes that I don't. So Mike and Ike, she likes those. She's never had this brand of gummy worms before, so she wanted to try those. Her bubble gum, and then this is her all-time favorite gummy mix, I guess, because it has the cherries, the soda pop, the bear, a ring, and then the 2-headed worms. And she likes to pull apart the 2-headed worms. And so this is kind of my haul from Sam's Club, Natural Grocers, Target, and then Dollar Tree. So yeah, so the next video clip is going to show if I was under, at, or above my budget for the week of us going on vacation. All right, well, I will see you in the next clip.
Hey guys, this is the part of the video where I show you how much I spent for my food planning for the week of our vacation. You watched my video last week, you know that I did my shopping for my meal planning last week and my meal planning for the week of vacation, which as you're watching this, I am currently on vacation, so all of this was done the week before. I'm going to kind of go over if I was at low, at, or above budget. And I actually went over budget, but because I did it all in one shopping visit with my food for my meal planning for last week, I was able to use some of that money to kind of help pay for this. And so I was actually under budget on the whole entire thing. If you saw my last video, you can see that I had put $11 into my cash binders plus a whole bunch of change. For vacation, I kind of did a little bit of math. This may not be exact numbers, but it all ends up adding together in the long run because of how much money I had already spent. So at Aldi, I spent $106.32. At Target, I spent $36.83. At Sam's Club, I spent $33.54. And there you go. There you have it. This is my video for that. I did end up going over. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And if you have not already, please subscribe down below so that I can get more content out like this. And you guys have a great week. Bye.